everyone, it's Lauren from LaurenGroupman.com. Today I'm going to be talking you through something that could be very stressful for you, and that is tax season. What's really cool is that this year I've actually teamed up with my favorite tax group, H&R Block. You might have heard of them. So go grab a cup of coffee, come on back, and we'll talk all about it. Welcome back. I hope you got your coffee. I've got mine as we start talking about tax season. Now, have you ever been or gone to a tax office before and you feel like everybody's in suits and talking to you about like forms and like stuff you don't know, right? So I thought I would kind of simplify it, you know, sit in my living room with you with a cup of coffee and we can kind of walk through this whole tax thing together. And so I'm going to be helping you figure out how to navigate this tax season without stress, and also show you how H&R Block can help you de-stressify this tax season, because they got some really cool stuff that I want to share with you. So we just got done with the holidays, right? So as I'm taping this, it's January, and I don't know about you, but I just got my statement in the mail from December, from my bank statement, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like I spent a lot of money on Christmas presents. So, but anyway, I digress. So anyway, I'm getting ready to tackle this tax season. I actually just got my first form, charitable form, in the mail yesterday. And so today I'm gonna walk you through how I get organized for tax season so that I don't miss anything. There have been years where I've like missed a form and didn't file it. And there was actually one time back, what year was it? Back in 2008, I actually got audited. And let me tell you, that was not fun. So since that time, I definitely make sure that I keep all of my statements organized as they come in from the mailbox. I have a special spot, and I'm going to show you what that is here in a minute. Okay, so one of the great reasons why I decided to team with H&R Block this year is, you know how I was talking about like that whole like stuffy tax professional kind of stuff? Well, H&R Block really is like a customer first company, which I absolutely love about them, and they have some really cool features like their upfront pricing. So for that, you know, I'm a busy mom of four, like, and I'm a budgeter, so going in and getting my taxes done without knowing how much I'm going to pay is actually kind of hard on my budget. So with H&R Block, you go and you tell them what your return is going to look like, and they'll tell you exactly how much it's going to cost you before you even start the process, so that you can budget for that, which is cool because you know me. You know I love to budget, so that's a super cool feature as well. Another cool feature that I love with H&R Block, just because a lot of times things come up and you talk about, you know, I'll get that repaired when my tax return comes back, or, you know, sometimes like a car breaks down or you're waiting for that money to get something that you actually need. H&R Block has what they call a Refund Advance. So what this is, you go in, you do your tax return, and they will give you, if you're pre-qualified, that's the thing, is you have to be pre-qualified, they'll go in and they'll give you a up to $3,000 advance on the tax return money that you're getting back. And they put it on a prepaid card, and it's available usually that same day or the next day. So that's a really cool feature, especially if you're waiting on that money for something that you have to get done. I wouldn't recommend taking that money out and going on a vacation or going and blowing it on clothes, but what's really helpful is, like, I don't know, there's been times in the past where like my washer and dryer broke down and I'm like, I can't do anything until I get my tax return back. And then, you know, I just have to go to the laundromat or to family members' houses. And so this is really a cool way to get that money before your return actually comes back. And then they just pay off the loan with your tax return money. And then if you have anything left over, you get that back. So I love that feature that H&R Block has. Really helpful and helps a lot of people. At H&R Block, they really care about people. I feel like they really invest in people first instead of, you know, themselves as a company. So that's something that I really look for when I'm looking for a company as well. They also, like, you know, I talked about that like stressful tax season that we talked about at the beginning. I really feel like they really kind of take a lot of those uncertainties out by knowing what you're paying beforehand, helping you with like a tax Advance, you know, all those kind of things. Like, they really work towards trying to make you feel comfortable with tax season, because I don't know about you, but like, tax season is such an uncertain time of the year for me. I don't know if I'm gonna owe, if I'm gonna get back as a business owner, and so I know that a lot of you are in the same boat. And so I don't know, I really like that people first approach to tax season. At H&R Block, there's also a few different ways you can file your taxes. You can do your taxes online, or you can make an appointment and do one right in an H&R Block store. Doing your items online, you can also chat with a tax professional right on the website, so you don't like miss out on any questions and things like that. Okay, so now that we've talked about all the benefits that H&R Block can do for you this tax season, I'm gonna get on to the nitty-gritty stuff. So I talked to you about how I organize my taxes. Need some coffee first. Okay, so I have one of these. I don't remember where I got it from. Maybe I got it from IKEA. I don't really remember, but so I have one of these set aside. It has some other documents that I'm holding on to, but this one is specifically for tax season. And then I have just a manila folder. You know, you can find these at Walmart or whatever. So anytime something comes in from the mail, it goes directly into this folder. Even if I'm not sure if I'm gonna need it, I still put it in this folder, and then it goes right into here for safekeeping. So this is a way that I keep everything organized, so as my papers come into the house, I stick them right into this folder. And this is sitting on a dresser that I have where I keep all of my bills so that I don't lose it. So let's talk about some of the forms that you might need when filing your taxes. Now, if you do this online, go to hrblock.com and you will find all the forms that you need right there, and they will walk you through that process. So that's super easy. But so let's start with, we're gonna start with the W-2. This is the form that you get from all of your employers. So when you get these in the mail, stick them in your folder and set them aside, because you'll certainly need those. The form 1099 Miscellaneous. This is important, you know, for me as a business owner. I do a lot of independent contractor working, so you're the person, like, this is like miscellaneous income that you get in. It could even be like jury duty, things like that. You usually get this from you know, a company that you work for or you earn money from. So when you get these 1099s, stick them in the folder and save them for later. Another form you want to look for is the 1099-R. This form is responsible for any kind of pensions or IRAs. So you will get this from the company that you have your pensions with. So make sure you save those. You also are going to need a W-2G. If you've won money from the lottery or gambling, you have to claim that. So that as income. So you're gonna have to fill one of these out if you've been a winner of any of those kind of gambling winnings. Also, the 1099 DIV, D-I-V, is for dividends and distributions, so make sure you save those as well. And then the 1099B, your broker will actually send you this form that documents the gains and the losses over the year. And last but not least, the 1099S is for any like real estate transactions that you've had in the past. So those are kind of the forms that you need to be looking out for. You also want to be looking for charitable forms as they come in. Any of those kind of tax forms, you just need to hold on to everything and stick it in your folder. Now, we only specifically talked about documents that cover income, but not other records that you need for deductions like childcare expenses, taxes paid that you'll itemize, medical expenses, and all of that. So H&R Block has a tax prep checklist right on their website that you can use to generate your own documents to look out for. So if you go to hrblock.com/checklist, you can either print one out or you can do your own right on the website. So yes, being a mom of 4, tax season can be a little bit of a nightmare. It can feel almost very overwhelming to me if I'm not, you know, taking care of the things that I need to take care of. So that's why I like H&R Block, because it gives me a lot of different options. I can do it at home while I'm on the couch while the kids are sleeping, and then if I have any questions I can reach out later, or I can go in store and sit face to face with somebody. You know, it depends. Every year is different for me. For me, it's all about peace of mind, knowing that I've done everything, especially since I've been audited in the past, knowing that I've done everything to, you know, check all my boxes, I guess, and cross all my T's and dot all my I's. It's really important for me to have the option of how I'm gonna do my taxes, but also that peace of mind that I didn't screw it up, because I've done that before as well. Okay, so this is just an intro to tax season, right? We've just come off the holidays. A lot of you might be a little bit more stressed financially than previous years, or, you know, so that refund advance might seem pretty appealing to you right now. So I'm gonna leave some links in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and like this video and turn on your notifications, because in the next 3 months, all the way through April, I'm gonna be walking you through this process of how, you know, to navigate and make sure that you have everything that you need for tax season so that it's not stressful for you this year. So I will be coming out with 3 more videos to walk you through this. Since it's the beginning of tax season, I want to walk you through to the end of tax season, around April. So I'll be doing 3 more videos after this one where I'm going to walk you through how, you know, my process is going, some tips and tricks along the way, and how H&R Block can help you navigate this crazy world of tax season. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Comment below if you have any questions at all. And cheers to you all. Enjoy your coffee and have a great rest of your day. Bye.